We are buying 5 acres in North Idaho. We want to raise our own meat or harvest it from the land, as well as have a garden to supplement our grocery bill. We've lived a pretty typical life while raising our kids, if hand to mouth is typical. 8 years ago, we decided to start doing things that would give us a better income and hopefully more time with each other. We've built a few small businesses for ourselves and spent a lot of time serving our community, both stateside and around the globe. We moved to North Idaho to finally set down some roots, to create a life outside the box, to share with our kids, and to encourage our community. And this is our story.
Last night we had to go check on our coffee supply at one of our local stores, Samuel's. Happens to actually be a place that I work 2 days a week, so it worked out. I work there Mondays and Tuesdays, and I deliver coffee on those days, but sometimes I come in and check the stock on the shelf and also in the cafe where they use our coffee. But one of the cool things about last night was it was a Friday, and they do a fish fry Friday where it's super fresh fish, hand battered, and get to sit on a beautiful deck like this while we're eating our dinner and let the kids play. Jumping right back in it this morning, go off to work. Well, it's cool. Getting some trees limbed up so we can strip them, get them drying so we can use them for the posts of our barn. This here tool is pretty cool. It's called a log spud. Peels logs pretty easily as long as the trees are green and wet when they fall. Stuff out of here. Can't be leaving cans laying around attracting bigger animals. Just makes more work for Tank.
I think that plant's dead. Hey, look. Pineapple weed. Super tasty when you're using it in a tea. This is our raspberry patch. Comes on slow, but it puts out a lot. We just come out here and snack on them. Super awesome. Tasty. Basically, when it's time for us to break fast, we just come out here and snack out of the garden. Some little apple trees we're growing. Back here we got more raspberries. Huge fan of raspberries. These are chicks that we hatched, and they're getting big, so pretty soon they're going to be integrated into the rest of the flock. Be out roaming around soon. Over here we've got bunnies. We raise bunnies for meat and fur. So actually some of these we're going to sell to help with the price of the guy. Where's my good girl? Yeah, there you are. Oh, easy. So I'm out back. I'm walking through the woods, our trees anyways, on our property. And I'm just like stumbling upon so many huckleberry bushes. I'm really stoked because I love huckleberries. I think everybody loves huckleberries. Even if they don't, they think they do because they're popular and expensive. And it's one of those things you get like a huckleberry ice cream at a store or something like that. And it's kind of a big deal. So super happy to have them on our property. However, I need to thin this area and make it so it's, fire safe. Fire season's coming, and having stuff on the ground that could be fuel for the fire, it's not good. So hopefully I can come in here and clear this out and not destroy too many of these huckleberries. I'm gonna show you real quick. I mean, just loaded back here. We've already, been through this area once, and there's just more. Right in there. Over here. Down here. Back over there. It's a nice little patch. It looks like it extends way back in here. It's kind of in every direction. And pretty stoked about that. But again, sad that I have to clear this area. I love my trees. It's one of the reasons we are buying this property, is because it's treed. Where we live, it's very windy in some areas, and so having these trees to block that wind is nice, because then you don't have things tipping over or ripping, tarps coming off in the wind, or whatever the problem is. But we do need to thin it out, make it fire safe. All right, so here we are. We're coming out here. We got our barn pad cleared and got it staked out, and we're gonna try to work on some poles, some posts for the walls. So we gotta pull logs out of where we've had them stored. We gotta get the ends burnt so that we can seal it. We're also gonna put it in concrete, but we just do a little bit here and there, so we're super busy anyways. And if we don't do anything, then we don't get anything done. So even if we can put in an hour here, hour there, things happen. So I think it's worth noting that as we're thinning trees, looking for posts for the barn, that we're thinning them as we go and using only ones that are too close to others, so that the other trees have a chance to grow big and strong. We're not just taking whatever tree we think would work best, but keeping in mind spacing between trees, because we do want to keep a lot of our trees, because it creates shade, a wind block, and also I just like trees. So
this is how hot it is. It may not be that hot, but it's hot to us. Jocelyn's actually peeling a log from her chair in the shade. It might be time to cut and take showers and do another project.
So it got too hot to work. I'm a wuss when it comes to hot, which is funny considering it's been as much time as I do in Guatemala. But I thought I'd let you guys know that we're heading to Oregon, southwestern Oregon actually, to do a job, water locate, this coming week. And so we're going to be gone for a few days. We'll film some of that trip, show you what we're doing, and after we do the job, we're going to go up into Washington and get a bunch of salmon that Riley has processed for us. And I think we're picking up fish for like 6 people. So we'll get some shots of that and make our way back to North Idaho. And it should be a good trip. And I'm going to show you our route down there in just a second.
Alright, so we're heading south of North Idaho. Gonna take I-90 once we get to Coeur d'Alene, over to Spokane, Ritzville, head south, down into the Tri-Cities, Washington, Kennewick, and cities down there. And then hit the river and probably go down through Bend and shoot out to Grants Pass.
And after taking showers, Jocelyn picked some raspberries out of the in-laws' raspberry patch. Looking good. E-yo. E-yo. Sorry, it's on a movie. I don't know why I was thinking about it. We stopped by Grandma and Grandpa's house to help them with their new TV. So Grandma and Grandpa got a new TV at a garage sale, and they needed help putting it on their stand on the wall. So that's what we were doing.
Okay, I just saw a really big shark off the back of the boat, and there he is.
Just wanted to throw in a quick update from Riley. He's coming in shore. He's got some fish to package so that we can pick it up next week. We are looking forward to seeing him.